Welcome, Algoma U students. My name is Rose Taylor, and I am the IT Service Desk Supervisor from the Information Technology Services Department. The Information Technology Services Department is responsible for all computing resources on campus and remote. We offer a wide variety of support and services to Algoma U students, staff, and faculty. What I'm going to cover today is I'm going to tell you how to contact IT through our ticket system or by phone. I'm going to talk to you about the welcome email from Algoma U. I'm going to demo the student portal, and I'm going to talk to you about how to access your online courses. To contact our ID department, the best way to get a hold of us is to submit an IT request via our ticket system, which I will go over during the demo, or call our direct numbers at 1-888-920-7866 or call our local number 705-949-2301 extension 4450 during these hours. We are open from Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m., Fridays 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. These hours are subject to change for the fall term. So here's some more information that you can also access here. I have a direct link. If you click here, this will take you right to our ticket system, which will give you the opportunity to submit an IT ticket and also display the phone numbers that you need to call for either our Sault Ste. Marie campus or Brampton campus. So there's one more number you can also call, and it's located under the Brampton information. So now I'm going to talk to you about what services IT provides to students. So some of the services that we help students with are problems with student accounts, student card requests, help with G Suite applications such as Gmail, Google Docs, and Google Forms, and help with learning management systems. So I want to start off by talking about how you obtain your Algoma U account details. Your student portal is going to be your gateway to all services on our campus. So once you've accepted your offer, you should have received an email to your third-party email address. This email would have looked like this. It said, "Welcome to Algoma U." It would have had important information and links to several of these systems, and it would have also had information about your user ID. And then at the very bottom, it would have had a link that says, "Click here to create a password." So this gave you an opportunity to set your password, provide you with your username, and then provide you a link to your student portal. So if you did not receive this Welcome Algoma U email and you're still trying to get access to the student portal, I'm going to show you what the landing page of the student portal looks like, which looks like this. So it prompts you for your username and your password, and then it also has a couple links if you have trouble. So if you did not receive the welcome email that we just reviewed, you can go to the student portal. So it'll be students.algomau.ca. The landing page is going to look like this. And you're going to either click on having problems logging in, and this will prompt you to verify your account. And you just need to provide some information about your student number, your address, and your email address. Once you've done that, it'll let you set your password, and then you're on your way. If you don't have any information at all and you really need to contact IT, you would click on Contact the IT Help Desk. Once you click here, this will open up a web form. And then you can put in your details, making sure that you put in the email address that you're regularly checking so that we can send information to that email account, and then you're on your way to the student portal. So once you have your Algoma U account details, you're going to visit this URL. So you just have to remember students.algomau.ca. Once you get to the landing page, you're going to type in your username, just your username, nothing else after it, and then your assigned password, the password that you set. You're going to click Submit. And now you're into the student portal. So I'm going to go through each of the tabs and kind of point out any IT related tabs that will be important for you to use. So you'll notice that the very first landing page is the news. So the first tab is events, so it'll tell you the latest events that are coming up, virtual events, and then of course if you click on the news tab, it'll have all the latest news information. At the very top of that landing page is this important information. It has some green banners. What it does is it scrolls through different information that are very important for you to review. So it'll just keep scrolling through and you can just click on any of these banner pages to get more information. So the first tab I'm going to talk about is the academics tab. This is probably the first tab that you should be going to. If you click on the academics tab, this is where you'll see your registered courses. So the very first option is summary. So academic summary is a very important link that you want to go to as soon as you're able to get into your student portal. Once you click on that, your name will appear here, your faculty advisor, and your student advisor. So these are important people to be in contact with if you're not sure about how to register for courses or if you're looking to withdraw from courses or replace them. So this will verify your term, but what's really important is it will list your courses for the term, the course titles, and beside each course will provide you with a link to the LMS that course is on. In this case, it looks like all of my courses are on Moodle, but we also have another learning management system called Brightspace. So most likely your programs or your courses will be on those two systems. We have a third LMS, which is called Canvas, and that would also be listed, and that primarily is for English as a second language courses. Some important information is to know that any courses that you will have access to will be 3 days prior to the first day of classes. And if you do any enrollment changes, it could take up to 24 hours to be reflected in your academic summary and on the LMS. So the other important tab in here is your course calendar. So if you click on that, this will show you the courses offered per term. So if you're looking to see what's offered in the winter, you just need to hit the drop down arrow and select the term, the campus, and in this case you could just put Sault Ste. Marie and all of them will come up. And click go, and then it'll list all the courses that are available in the upcoming terms. The second tab is the financial tab. The first link is the financial summary. Financial summary provides you with information on any money you have owing for courses that you've registered for, any fees that you owe, and any payments you have made. So this is where you go to obtain that information. The other important link under financial is for your tax year when you're done your school year. So for instance, this may be your first year of school. Next year, you'll want to go to this link here, T2202A. This is an income tax form. It'll show you the year and a link to that document that you'll need for your income taxes. The other important link under financial is the refund schedule and also making payments. So you can click on here to make payments online. And then there's a refund schedule, which will outline withdrawal dates and refund dates and what you'll get refunded. So I'm going to move on to the resources tab. This is a really important tab because there's a lot of options in here that are going to be important for you to click on. So the very first one that I want to talk about is a student card request. So now that we're working remotely, you can still apply for a student card and we will mail it directly to your mailing address. So I'll talk about making sure your profile is up to date with your most recent mailing address. So what this does is it'll verify your name and your student number. This is only available to new students. It'll give you some photo instructions. Please make sure you follow them. Otherwise, we will reach out to you to have the picture resent. So make sure you follow these, upload the picture. These are the formats that we support. And in addition to that, you'll have to upload a government issued ID as well. And then once you're done that, you can click submit. So don't worry about this particular question at the bottom. That's for a different set of students. So once you've done that, this will create a ticket in our queue. A service desk team employee will create this student card for you and we'll mail it to your home address. So the other important tab under resource is service desk. So I talked to you about how to reach the service desk without being logged in, but now this is how you access the service desk to submit an IT ticket when you're logged in. So if you click on this, it brings up a web form. It pre-populates your name, your email address, and then it provides you the opportunity to provide a reason and details. And so please remember to provide enough details when you are having an issue so that we can try to resolve it as quick as we can. So the other important tab is your Algoma U Gmail. So if you click on that, it will prompt you. Now in my case, it's going to go directly into my Gmail, but it will prompt you for your email address and your Algoma U password. So your email address is username@algomau.ca, and your password is the same password you use to get into the student portal. So this is what Gmail looks like. This is the apps icon here. Once you're in, you can get to other apps like your Google Drive, Google Docs, Sheets, Slides, your calendar, and any other Google apps. You have unlimited storage for email and Google Drive. I would highly recommend that you save your files in the Google Drive. Anything that you're working on, keep it in this one place, and you can access Gmail and Google Drive and any of those apps on your computer, your tablet, or your phone. It just requires you to install the app. Okay, so the other important tab I wanted to go over is LinkedIn Learning. LinkedIn Learning is a great resource for training material and any other courses or personal things that you want to learn about. What it'll do here, it'll prompt you to log in. You're going to put your email address. In this case, you're going to put in username@algomau.ca. You're going to click continue. You're going to click single sign-on, and then it will take you into LinkedIn. The final tab I wanted to talk about, well, I'm just going to kind of mention Writing Lab and Morningstar. This gives you information if you're a student at the campus. Writing Lab, there's information here if you need to access Writing Lab resources. So I'm going to move on to learning management systems. So again, making sure that you do check your courses under the academics tab and go to academic summary. Let's just go back there. This will take you directly to your learning management systems. But if you know which system that you need to go into after you've been in your course for a week or so, you can also directly go to the learning management systems by clicking the menu option learning management systems and going right into each of the different learning management systems. And anytime you log in, I'm just going to click on Brightspace. You're going to get to this landing page. You click here to log in, and it's going to be the same. It's going to be your username at algomau.ca. So just read this at the bottom, and your Algoma U password. So all of the systems are almost the same on either it's going to be either your username or username at algomau.ca. To log into Moodle, the landing page looks like this, and it's going to be your username, your password, and then you log in. And anytime you log into these systems, your courses will show up over here. So you're automatically enrolled in your courses as soon as you have access to a learning management system. The other LMS is Canvas. It's the same thing. If you click on Canvas, you'll be required to log in with username at algomau.ca and your Algoma U password. And one important link that you should review before you're starting your online courses is this online learning checklist. This will provide you with information you need to know to run Moodle, making sure that you have up-to-date browsers, you have an up-to-date computer, and that everything's up to date on it. In addition, you'll also there's also information on this online checklist to also look at the requirements for the Brightspace Learning Management System. And if you scroll down this page, we just give you some information on what type of computer you should have, internet connection, and then further down, I do repeat some of the things that I went through at the beginning of the video. There's a link to get to our ticket system if you're while you're not logged in. So if you are having trouble with your account, you can also submit a ticket outside of the student portal. And then we also have some other numbers listed here. And then I also have a link to a handout here as well, which just provides information about most of the stuff that we just covered. So really important document to go through. So the final tab I want to talk about is the profile tab. You need to make sure that under the option update profile that your name is correct and you can pick pronouns. And also the most important thing is ensuring your mobile phone number is up to date here, because we do use it for notifications, emergency notifications, and class cancellations. And then also ensuring your address is up to date so that we can ensure that we have your student card mailed to the correct address. So very important. And one final link is click change password to change your password. And always make sure it is a secure password. You don't share it with anybody. And you should have more than 8 characters and have letters and numbers and symbols in there. So one last thing I'd like to cover is how you can access Microsoft Office for free. You will need to visit this URL, www.office.com. When you get to the login screen, you're going to put in your username at algomau.ca, click Next. It will take you to a sign-in page similar to what you'll see for your LMSs. And again, it'll be your username at algomau.ca and your algomau password. Once you've logged in, you will see this page here, all of these apps listed, but in the top right-hand corner, you'll see this button that says Install Office. You'll want to be on the computer that you are installing Office on for the proper format to come up. So if it's a Mac computer, make sure you're on that computer. If it's a tablet, make sure you're on the tablet before you proceed with these steps. Once you click on Office, it will check your operating system and then it'll make the right version available to you. You click the download button. So then it'll ask you to install Office 365 apps. And then you're on your way. You have Office installed on your device. So you have up to 5 devices you can install Office on. And as long as you're a student at Algoma U, you will have access to Microsoft Office for free. Again, I just want to say thank you for listening to this video today. And I hope your experience at Algoma U is awesome. And just remember that IT is there to help you, whether by calling us or by submitting a ticket. Good luck with your fall term. Thank you.